With the release of the vintage collection Jabba the Hutt on the horizon, I'm going to do a couple of unboxings leading up to that unboxing. Mainly, I've been sitting on a couple of Jabba's Palace themed sets that I just haven't had a real reason or time to open yet, so figured I'd get to them now. Kicking things off is the several years old now, the Jabba's Palace Adventure set, which is kind of a misleading title since this is not Jabba's Palace all encompassing in this one little box. It's more like a Jabba's little corner, or maybe Jabba's trophy wall. Playset would have been a more accurate title, but anyway, this set includes two figures, including Han Solo in carbonite, as well as the very first appearance of Ree-Yees, which has a figure that's been released several times now, kind of annoyingly so. But we're going to open this one up and have a look at it. And here we have the Jabba's Palace playset, and there's really not much to it. Like I said, it's more of a wall than a palace. The figures were probably more exciting when the set first came out. At that point, it had been the first appearance of Ree-Yees being released, as well as being included in a 4-pack featuring 3 other of Jabba's goons as well. And the versions are pretty much the same. There's a little bit of different paint on the hands, but otherwise the rest of him looks just as the same as the other versions. I really don't think any one of them is better than the other two. There's some little differences in the cards, but if you're getting them loose, they're more or less the same figure. There's really nothing worth noting enough to make you say, hey, get that one instead. I also really don't want to open up that Han Solo because it's just not a really good version of the figure. The articulation is definitely an improvement, but the sculpts had not yet gotten to the realistic scans that they've been using more recently. And so I think the sculpt on the one I've got from the Sega collection back from 2007 is even better than this one. It looks closer to Harrison Ford at least, but it looks like this carbonite is the only one that will connect to this lever that's on the set due to what looks to be a little bit of a magnet. I tried using the carbonite block that I got from the Sega collection, but that one doesn't attach in any way. Kind of disappointing. I would have liked to have used the one I already had, but looks like I've got to open up this set just to simply use that block that comes with it. I don't know what I'll do with the figure. Maybe I'll swap his head out for a different Harrison Ford figure I've got. Probably. So, do you need this set? Honestly, I think the best way to get it is if you can find it someplace loose already with just the carbonite block and not these two figures, since they're kind of redundant. And the only real reason you need it is if you're building out a diorama of Jabba's palace to go with some other playsets that we're going to be unboxing down the road just a little bit. I really don't think they'll do another set like this again unless maybe they do it as a HasLab, but with how by the skin of its teeth the cantina did, I don't think they do something as large as Jabba's throne room, especially when we've already got, you know, other pieces to that pretty much build it out, other than maybe getting a few more walls. So yeah, the figures are pretty meh. You probably already got Ree-Yees at some point when he was released twice already, and this Han Solo is in desperate need of an improvement in a lot of articulation and especially the face. And unless you're building out a Jabba's Palace diorama, which I am, you probably can get away with not getting this set. Alright, so that's it for the video today. Here's your hint at the next build video. Leave a guess what you think it is in the comments below. Until then, stay safe, happy hunting.